believers in the context of what?
Christians or believers in God and believers in spiritual things.
I didn't put any profanity in my book, and that was something that the first editor had a lot because I was speaking as a 20-year-old college kid, and then I said, you know what, I want to honor God and create a book that has godly language. And although I do talk about content that's adult-based, I want to make sure that it's a representation of putting Him first in how I speak, how I write, how I live my life. And I'm not perfect, but I'm really into. And earlier I talked about the acronym, it's the ACTS prayer. So adoration, confession, thanksgiving, and supplication are the 4 things that I'm working to do every day in my life. And I write about that and I speak about that.
So I approached it, as you know, I'm a Christian publisher, which was, it was interesting because, you know, sometimes things slip out of my mouth, right? And they slipped on the page.
Right.
But I didn't understand the discipline and was the seriousness of when you were the Christian publisher. Yo, bro, it's serious. They like, you're not playing with us. Like, this is what it is. And I'll never forget because the accident, like I was giving the truth, the moment, like I lived in watching driving into a tree. And I didn't say, oh gosh, right? I said something different.
Right.
And when the manuscript went through, the editor called me and the owner, and he's like, wait a minute, did you read your contract? They sent me the page. You cannot use anything that goes against God in any aspect. And I was like, they're like, well, what you want to do? You want those 2 words or you don't? Because we won't put it out.
I love it.
And I was like, you know what? That's what we're talking about, conviction, right? When you about it, you gotta stay with it. You gotta be about it. You can't play with it.
Yes.
And you know what? That word didn't matter. Those 2 words didn't matter. But now, once again, going from my grandson reading the book to like, you know, 80-year-olds reading the book is something that people can enjoy. So that was the most wonderful thing that could ever happen. Staying true to faith.
That was a great Q&A question and answer session.